Goeiemorgen mensen, good morning people. On a road trip, I'm going to take them home quickly. Gaan hulle huis toe neem. Daar is die huis daar. That's it. House up there. So I'm leaving here now. Now we at their house. Net ons by hulle huis. Let's get out of the vehicle here. Offloading the wood there by their house. Okay. Mountains. A nice scenery from here. We're building houses for them over there. Maybe they will move into the house one day. All these shacks they're going to break down again. And then after about 5 years it will start again until they build another few houses. And that's how the population grows and grows. I don't know where it's going to end. Something is going to go wrong somewhere. The population growth. Hello, morning. So let me go further on my trip. Going to pass this fence here. Just cleaning the dust off there, the wood dust. And then I'm on my way again. Okay, I'll film later on again. Roman and Adrian at the pickup. That's a Lainsburg, they call the place. Something going on there, I think it's a funeral down there. Just past the pole there. Okay, so this is the scenery from Opzoek. Opzoek is that direction, and that's Lainsburg, and Zua is in the distance over there. So I'm on my way to Lainsburg direction. So bakkie pickup went past. Some goats there in the distance. And down there I'm going to turn to the right. Gaan na rechts draaien onder. And then I'm going to Toverkap Yeah, no, that's Koup. I'm going through the Seweweekspoort. It's a canyon in the mountains there. So gaan daar so 'n Koup by die mis is. Mis daar aan die kant op die berg. Maar ek gaan hier in Seweweekspoort. Nou, okay, laat ek my gaan. I don't want to edit this video, but I have to, and the quality won't be as well as good. Gaan nie so goed wees nie. Not going to be good, the quality, if I do some editing on this. Okay, off I go again. Okay, sorry. Jammer. Now, Koup is up in the mist. You can't see it now. It's a very hot day today. It's about 78 or 73. 77 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about 30 something, 31, 32 degrees Celsius. That's a road, dirt road, dust road, whatever road you call it. Stofpad, grondpad, grijspad. Weg. Daar is Koup in die mis. En hier so gaan die kloof in. Seweweekspoort. Yeah, this is a scenery. Now, opzoek. Lainsburg is that direction. And I live that direction there. Or we live there in that direction. Okay, let's go another few degrees. Right, now it's back to 0. Now, they call it Seweweekspoort. There's a lot of stories about it. There's a hele verhale oor dieselfde story, ek weet nie wat die een is reg nie. I don't know which story is a correct story, but I presume it took 7 weeks to walk through this poort or canyon right in the beginning, back then in 1916, 1917, I don't know when they came up here this direction, this way, but anyway, let's go further. It's still a long drive. This is a picnic spot in the canyon, in the beginning of the canyon. It just started there. I just want to do this again. It's so omdraai, so hoog daar bo man. Oh, so hoog. That's the road I must go. Up the cliff again. And down. A dirt bin and a picnic spot. A place to have a braai, we call it a braai, a barbecue. And that's the water here. It's very little water there. It won't be able to get to our place, to our farm. It's going to disappear before it gets to our farm. Het gaan verdwyn voordat dit daar by ons uitkom, by ons plaas. Ons skil droog daaronder. Die water gaan nooit daaronder kom. Okay, let's go again. This canyon is 29 kilometers long. It's about 17 miles, I think, divided by 1,6 to get the miles. off I go again. There's a waterfall. What's that? Wacht daar. This is where I had my braai the other day, a few months ago. I had the barbecue here. Braai, okay. These are two of the rocks from the mountain. So you can see it's a very hard type of stone. It will cut your tires. Okay, that's now the Swartberg mountain, this range of this. It's a sandstone, hard rock, or whatever I call it. It's very hard. It's like type of quartz or something. It's not this shell type of stuff. Anyway, let's go again. Car in front, daar's 'n auto daarvoor. Stof. Lots of dust. road to the Koup Dam. Don't know if you can see the sign. Farm and the road is bad. Okay, let's go on with the video. Stop this video here. Stop deze video. Daar gaat die weg. There the road goes up. The next place is a valley. It's called Vleiland. Now Vleiland is about more than 30 kilometers. I think it's, yeah, a little longer than 30 kilometers. It's about 18 miles long. It's a valley. Also dry, they have to pump all the water. I think there are a few farmers with water coming from the mountain, but most of them has to pump out of the river or out of boreholes to farm, to water their lands. And so stop the video here. Sorry, my ears are popped. I'm half deaf now, I can't hoor nie. It's a bietjie doof en die ore het gepop. That's the mountain pass. I come down there. And all the apricot farm lands here. There's a pickup coming. Going to make a lot of dust, so I must go quickly. And we have to go there in the distance. There's another pass on the other side. There's the Swartberg mountain over there. And this is only the one hill in the Vleiland Valley. Okay. Okay. Come again. We're still in Vleiland. And now the scenery looks like this. It's in the middle of, in the center of it. I must go to the mountains on the other side there. There's a pass. I think it's a tarred road. It's paved with tar. So that's the direction I'm going to. And there are the farmlands down there. And the farmhouses. A lot of farmers around here. Farming going on. Okay, let's go. Okay, now this is 4 times. Now that is 4 times as big. It's 4 keer so groot. This is the road now up to the pass. And this is the Buffers River. Yeah, it's windy. And that is a power line. Steady. Look at the mountain formation, yeah. Kijk hoe lyk die berg. Dis 'n Merweville I wat hier afgaan. So windy, is baie winderig. 33.000 volt, ek dink daar. Daar komt de car. There's the one that passed us. No, it's not that one. It's another one. It is a same car, sorry. It's going up to the farmer or farmers in the valley. I think it's 11,000 volts. This line here. And that's a bigger one coming from the substation. Substation of die plaas het. Wat hier op in die vallei is. Die canyon. Oh, sorry. Not my hand in front of them. Okay, now we have to go again. pass. Call it a ruiner pass. Okay. Stop it there. This is a little bit down. Yeah, this downhill. Okay, now I'm going on again. Okay, now that's the direction I come from. And there's a table for picnic and sitting a little bit. And the mountains in the distance there. Maybe on top of a plateau or something. The road is down there in the valley. And Lainsburg is in the distance there, and this power line is heading towards Lainsburg. Okay, let's go again. It's now twice enlarged. Okay. That's fine. Now, there is some history about this bridge. This river came down in a flood in 1981. Same as our river had come down there by the Gamka River. The water washed this top of this bridge off, so they had to rebuild it in 1981, after the 1981 floods. And now the town is just around the corner there, behind this tree here. And there's some history about this town as well, Lainsburg, of the 1980 floods. I wanted to go to the dam at the bottom of this river. The Vleiland Dam, they call it, because many people ended up in this dam in the 1980 floods. Anyway, some held onto a gas, or one guy actually, held onto a gas cylinder, gas can, whatever they call it. Fortunately, it was empty or near empty, so it could keep him up, not to drown. And he ended up in the dam eventually, where he got out of the dam. Okay, so let's go to the town or village, whatever. Many people lost their lives. Three-quarter now, three-quarter of the town got washed away. we can have a look at it. Okay, I stopped there under this very big tree. 2 trees, anyway. So, that's a river. You see it's dry now, no water. And that's a rail bridge. And what happened is all the trees blocked the bridge up in the 1980 floods. And then it went around the bridge. The embankments on the edges of the bridge washed away. And so when the water came and sucked the road down away. Let's go closer to the town. Okay, now on the side of the north side of the bridge, all over here were houses. This was the town. There's now only trees left. And the river is down there behind those reeds. And what happened, they say, was the water came up and then they didn't take notice because previously the water came up and then it goes down again. And it comes up again and sits in the streets and then it goes back again. And so it went up and down. Excuse me. But in 81 it came up and it never went down again. It kept on coming up. So let's go further into the town. There's a museum with the whole story, history of it. I'm not going there. Now I'm in the main street. Our main road from Cape Town to Beaufort West up to Johannesburg. Now the flood height is there where the signboard is. The red car goes. It's about 1.5 meters up from the street there. That's where the water was the height through this town. So let's go. Some brick making going on here. Concrete cement bricks. Tar poles. Okay, let's go further. I want to go to the first station there. See if I can buy a cool drink or something. All the crash of vehicles on the car hauler, car carrier, whatever, the transporter. Okay. Now I'm here to buy some cool drink or something. Other side, the full station. They lock the car, okay. So get some money, close the window. Okay. Where is my money? Wallet, okay. And I have to lock this door as well. That's it. Now, off I go. Some trucks coming again. It's an ongoing story with all the trucks coming through. So I bought a pepper steak pie and a milk from a place over there. That's a pepper steak pie and the milk. That's the milk I bought. Okay, so I have something to drink and something to eat. And then I said, let's go again. Open the window. So, there we go. Dan gaan ons maar weer. I'm going to drink my milk here maybe. But I'm going to eat my pastei, my pie here. And I made a nice brick road here, paved road with bricks. And I built the new school and it's more or less the same place than it was before. Anyway, so if the flood comes over the bridge again, there, by the filling station, then this is all underwater once again. So alles weer onder water hierso. As die water weer over deze brug kom daar, by die vulstasie. Okay. That's what's written on the signboard there, the Moordenaarskaroo. Or the murderers, translation Moordenaarskaroo, but it's Afrikaans name Moordenaarskaroo. Okay, let's go along here. I see I started a few kilometers or so. That's up again, along with the river. The river flows down there. The road goes up here. Okay, let's see what's going on there. So there is a road, and there is a bridge, and there is the gas station, filling station. I bought the pie and the milk. And then moved all the houses from this place more upward, away from the river, in case it comes down again. There's no water in the river at this moment. It came down a little bit, they say, last time with the rain, but not as high as it was at that time. Okay, let's go there on this gravel road, dust road again. So this is the Moordenaarskaroo. It's an Afrikaans name, it's Moordenaarskaroo. And this is a river down here, and that's a bridge, and there's a school over there. And that's a road to Cape Town at that direction. And that is a road to Beaufort West, up to Johannesburg direction. So let's go into the Moordenaarskaroo. So I decided not to carry on with the road in the Moordenaarskaroo. It's too bad. So I turned back and on the national road to Johannesburg, to Beaufort West. Some places are working on it. They're resurfacing it, putting new tar on and so. And this is the view outside. It's a few kilometers out of Lainsburg. Now I can't get it. Maybe I must try. Koup is now next to the pool, there in the distance. The mist is gone. There in the distance, now it doesn't want to focus. That's it. Koup, okay. Let's go slower, met stadiger omgaan. Okay, now I'm going on the way again, on the road again. Piece of a truck or something. Okay, now I can get it right. Now it's stopping every time. I must stop it and then I must change the setting. That's not good. So the deposit is not going to work. I must stop it. And then I can change make it bigger or smaller. And then turn it on again. That's not good. Okay, let us go. Somebody's strap came loose or something. This is not good. So it's not going to turn to come and fetch it. Corner. Put it on a load, not to damage the strap. And tomorrow I'm going on Sunday, I'm going to Cape Town, also by truck, with a truck. So that's another corner for somebody. Go again. Once again I have to take it slow. I'm going to start neem weer. The main road is somewhere around there, behind the hills there, and there where the dust vehicle comes in with the dust. That's where I came in. Ek het daar ingekom. It's a gravel road. And there's a dry creek in the bottom here. And this is the catchment area of Dwaika, the river that comes down there by us. So that's an island over there. So it's a divider. So all the rain force that falls on there flows this direction, and the rest goes to the buffers of to Lainsburg, to the west. Okay, that's a new Vleiland mountains over there. And Now I'm going to proceed with this road to Merweville, not into the town Merweville, but I want to turn right somewhere before I get to Merweville. It's now very shaky. Okay, now I want to go up there. So let's go. called Twyker. Fine river. Living out there is far from town, far van die dorp, om hier buitekant te woon. Okay, now I'm going to turn this off. The Swartbergpas is down there in the distance, you can't even see it. But this is Twyker down here, I think. Okay, that river goes into our dam and water comes out on the other side of the mountain. Where we live. I live. Okay, I've been driving all day long. I hear something going on here. Anyway, I think Merweville is there in the distance. There. That must be Merweville. Then I'm going to turn right. I'm going to back to the main road. Okay. Some arcing going on here. The power lines. Kraglyn maak. Dit arc storie aan die gang. Anyway, Merweville is daar. So ek gaan nou weer verder en ry al die hele dag. Wind. Windy. Okay, here on now. There are the power lines out there. Don't know if you can see them. Maybe I'm gonna stop the video and the vehicle passed and he greeted me. So that is Merweville, and there is a power, one of the power lines. Other one is over there. Okay, so now I can turn to the right, so the Prince Albert Weg I, and that's Merweville there. It's quiet, I don't hear anything from that side. Small town in the middle of the semi-desert, middle van die semi-woestijn, daar, klein dorpie, van die kant. terug na Prince Albert Weg. On a tarred road. Tarred. A pavement. Okay. Geteerde weg. Dat gaan. Net ons weer gaan verder. Goed. Now we're closer to the mountain. That place they call Prince Albert Weg. And so the train stops there, and Prince Albert is about 30 kilometers to the mountainside. So they must, in the olden days, bring the stuff by truck or pick up to the train to put it on a train. Okay, now there are no more trains, so it doesn't matter. Geen treine meer, so dit maak nie nou meer saak. Want hulle altyd met 'n pick-up, 'n bakkie of 'n trok die goedery van Prince Albert. Is near the mountain, is naby die berg daar aan die ander kant. Gaan nou na Prince Albert. En dis is Prince Albert Weg. Okay, so let's go. That's the direction we came from. This is how the view looks like. So that the hollow in the mountain there, that's where the river goes through to our place. Berg, de holte daar waar die rivier deurgaan na ons plek. Goed dan, gaan ek maar weer. Kom, vehicle is coming. Alright. So I'm now at the filling station here. That's the petrol side, the gasoline side. And then I'm going to try to put in some diesel in this place here. Okay. So I'm going to pull up to the diesel pump there. Just start and go around the just do this. And then okay, the diesel pump, yeah. Okay, and then go fill up, not fill up, but put some diesel in there. There's the key, there's the tray. So, oops, it's 300 rand.
300.
Ja, dat is al wat ik heb. So 300 rand diesel. Zo aan gooi. Ja, oké. Put in een automatic. Van 300 rand. unbelievable. I cannot really believe it. Radio dag. Op een 9 uur. Of radio. Okay. I saw 300 kim dag. Steeds 300. Shake it to get it in. Traveling a whole day since 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
4 o'clock, 11 liters of diesel. Interesting. No. Funny me. Okay. Funny me. No go. Okay. Dank u.
Sentel. Sentel. Sentel.
Okay. Check out for change. Okay, cool. Truck is from Lady Smith, close by where I live. Okay. Young driver too. Might be in his 20s. Still waiting for the guy when to look out change. Dankie. Righto. Goed gaan. Dankie. Righto. Okay. And off I go. I'm going down there. Prince Albert. The signboard. Okay. Koup. Just past the pole. I must keep it like so. Koup is just next to the pole in the distance. As you can see, it's now different. It's 3 rocks, big rocks, next to each other. And when you look at the mountain, right, 40, what's it? 90 degrees, yeah. 90 degrees to the mountain. We're not 90 degrees now. Then it looks like it has a split in it. So either side, this side of the mountain, 90 degrees to the mountain, 90 degrees on the other side of the mountain. It looks the same. But now we're at about 45 degrees angle from that peak, so it doesn't look split. With a split, there's now little points up there. Okay, so now we're still heading towards the mountain there. Nog steeds naar die bergse kant gaan. Daar is Prince Albert die kant. Ek wil daar eers gaan, but I don't think I can manage this today. It's too late already. Been driving all day long. 11 something liters of diesel since this morning, 9 o'clock. It's now 4 o'clock. So let's go home. It's about 300 and something odd kilometers, almost 400 kilometers I traveled. Okay, now let's go home or wherever. So that's the direction we must go to. Prince Albert is there. There. Above my finger. Okay. So there. Swartberg Mountain. Okay. That windmill's brake is on. Because now I must go over that mountain. We have to go over that mountain there where the mist is. The pack clouds are on me. Okay. Let's head through that direction. This is Prince Albert. straight there to the mountain. Okay, now I can stop this 1 minute meer. Stop film hierso. Trucks longer than 7 meters must be less than 7 meters. Other side of Prince Albert, going through the mountain. Oh, first in the mountain and then over the mountain. In die berg in en dan over the berg. Prince Albert af na Oudtshoorn. Cool. carry on driving again up the mountain. Already going up the pass. Ik ga nou recht op die. Dan daaronder is die rivier. Dan daar. Oops, another vehicle parked. Coming from the top, it's maybe come fast. It's very high down the left side. Ooh, terrible. Second gear. Do it right. Oh, aku memang auto. Let's find the right space because I'm passing somewhere. Stones packed. That's the road. No one coming. Okay. It's very steep and narrow. looks like the line. Okay, come on. Go. Maybe I'm stop here on a turn. Handbrake on. First gear. Kill engine. It's standing. Okay. Let's have a look. My ears popped. I can't hear. So that's where we came from. Ooh, closer. Down there, that's where you came up from there, all the way up. It's actually scary to stand here on the edge of the road. Okay, let's go up further. That's up there. Up there, we must go up there. Maybe I must try to stop up there. See there above my finger? That's where we must turn a horseshoe bend to the right hand side. So that it comes down there. So we have to go up here and turn at the top, and then we go up there. Okay, and then I can stop up there and check down there. Okay, kom eens kijken of ja, boven kan gaan. Ik ga nou niet verder niet, ik ga net stop here. Okay, so I stopped here. I went up to this turn here. Now we can check it down from here. Okay, we're now at the top. See down there. Let's walk down more. Down this way. That's fun. I have to run down there. But the off-road. And it's windy. Okay, let's see over the edge here. Oh, now that's it. Down there. Let's have a look from here. There, that's where I stopped just now. Down there. Okay, I must hold my cap on to my head, otherwise it's going to blow away. That's where we came up, all the way there. Alright, I'll have to run back. How far is this? 100 meters. It's about 100 meters. That's 31. I don't know, maybe it's 31 kilometers. I don't know. Misschien 31 kilometers from Prince Albert. Weet niet. stop this video here. Now it's more windy here. The sun was hindering me. Son het my gehinder, dit het my gehinder. So now that's the part I come up with. It's there, from there, up this way. Still not at the top yet. The top is there. There's the top. So it's quite a wide mountain, as you can see from there. The mountain goes over to that side. Tot daar gaan die berg, daar waar die wolke is. En tot daar waar die rooi stop. So it's a wide mountain range. Okay, now I must go up there. I moet daar bo gaan. Op daar. Ek kom van daar. Daar. Was om daai draai gewees daar. Okay. Let's go. Until we get to that top there. This is terrible. You can't drink your coffee or tea here. You lose your mugs. It's terrible. Just now the wind blows me over the edge. Why die wind my over the kant? Oh, there's a vehicle coming down there. Let's go there. Let's go over there. Ek moet daar over gaan. Okay, let's go. I must go over the edge there. You can't drink tea or coffee here. Your mugs and beakers will blow down the mountain. Okay. This is the top. Altitude 1575 meters. 1575 meter. And that's the spot I stopped just now. It's let's see, over there, where the wind blew me down the mountain, almost down the mountain. This is the canyon. So all the water from here goes to Prince Albert. Prince Albert is at the bottom of this kloof, this canyon here. So the bottom, onderste van die kloof is Prince Albert. So die alle water wat hier gaan daar na die alle dam. Okay, and through there you can, that's up there where I came from. What is the place's name? Merweville I. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's go down the side again. Maybe we can view something there quickly. It's so windy you can't hear. Clouds up the Nipa mountain that side. Farms down there, cars at the corner. yeah. No wall here, guardrail, nothing. So you must be careful not to go over the edge. Net versigtig dat jy nie oor die kant gaan. Dis nie 'n skerm reëling of 'n dier hierso nie. Jy kan nie afgaan, daar so af. So. Terrible. So, I'm going to film later on again, halfway down the mountain pass, the Swartberg mountain pass, near Oudtshoorn. There is a steep signboard there, very steep incline, downhill, whatever. Here you must have a good gearbox, not one jumping gears or jumping out of gears. You must remain in gear. Dat met in sy rad bly. Moenie rad te spring nie. Steepest incline in this whole pass this far. That's so terrible. Here was a pine wood. Was it then a woud geweest? No wind. Or hardly any wind. That's interesting. Now we're halfway down. There's people having a picnic there and an evening there. And I think there's a car coming from the bottom. Okay, and the pine trees are gone. There's nothing left of them. Big pine trees, they're gone. Okay, so now, no wind only at the top. It's nice here. Okay, let's go. Close the door. Okay, now we can go further. So I'd been up there. Some people were sitting there and having a sundowner because of load shedding. They had a sundowner, and I spoke to them for a while, and the wind is now blowing here. Okay, and then I came down the pass there, and at the T-joint, yeah, I turned to Matjiesrivier. So, okay, place's name was, the name of the place was Merweville. Yeah, we there this afternoon. Up there. Okay. Now just a bit further on. They wanted to tar the road. Yeah. It's downhill backwards. It's running backwards. Downhill this way. Okay. Anyway. But the parents it's still on the aluminium piping, the guardrail. I haven't stolen it yet. Okay. So, go around this corner first. Tell you some more, show you some more. They did some roadworks there, cutting it away. Let's just stop there, if possible. Now, the bridge. Now the bridge went. Stop. So. Now, the bridge is on the other side there, and the road would have been over here. Now, down here is a culvert. I can't see it now, but there's a culvert, and it's just lying, it's just built and left like this, because the road would have come straight from over there along here. and then they would have cut the mountain away here to make the road straight up here. But anyway, that's all stopped. And so the culvert must be here somewhere under this. All these trees growing here. Let us go further. Okay, stop. There's a video, is on. Now it's becoming windy again. Here is a culvert. It's from there. Let's see, the culvert is here. Here it starts. So the embankment, they would have cut this piece of the mountain away. And the road would have come over here. And it would have cut down this lot away here too. So the road would have come up here straight. Come straight up here. Let's see. The culvert goes and it stops here. That is the end of the culvert here. Too. Okay, so from there to here. So the road would have come over the culvert. And they would have cut this mountain off. Piece of mountain off. And this never happened. So let's go further. I hope you can hear me. It's so windy. So what would have happened there was up there on the left side of that point at the hill there, the road goes there, would have come down here straight, or come straight down here, across here, and over the point on the left side of this hill, and on the right hand side of that hill there with the sun shining on it. So the road would have come straight through here, over that culvert, up here and over there. So this never happened. So now you must drive up here with a snaky road instead of a straight tarred road. Okay, let us go further on. So there is a pointed mountain there. I'm on the top of the hill here now. Okay, now it's windy and the sun is setting, and there are the farms in the distance straight ahead, and this is how the road would have gone, straight from here. Right, straight over, like this. Okay, let's go further. Now we have to drive a sneaky road. It's going to take a long time. It's about another 50 kilometers to my house, which is there behind the mountains where the sun is setting. Okay, let us go. So I'm stopping this video like this. The sun is just there, is the mountain. I live behind that mountain. Okay. There is a peak we were looking at just now. Very high point on the Swartbergpas mountain. Still skakel dit agteraan. Road is narrow. this, painting of this. There were ostriches in this field, and he painted this on that mountain there. Oh, that's better. Look at that. Get the brightness up. With a hole in it. No, man. Look at the mountains. It's now out of the canyon there. There's a Swartberg in the background. Okay, let's turn it like this before it turns black. Yeah, that's better. Unfortunately, you can't see this one. Oh, that's better. Come on, brighten up. Okay. Now I'm going to go further. There's some more of the Redstone hills. Okay, that one is dark now. There's a road going through here, and there is a canyon where I stopped. Okay, maybe I can do a video next time, I hope. If I'm still alive at that time, and I can take a video of this in the daytime. Let's go further. There's a mountain, and I live behind this mountain, so it's still far from a mountain. 20 kilometers from home, or more. Anyway. When I made the video, when I filmed the trip, it was Saturday the 23, Saturday 25, 25th. Yeah. Today is the 27th, the Monday of 2023. Okay, so let me say again, when I've done the trip, it was 23 November 25th, the Saturday. Today is the Monday, the 27th of 2023. So, thank you for viewing this video. And I must do another trip, I don't know when, but the last filming was a little bit dark, so I have to do that over again. So I must do the trip reverse direction. I start in the morning this side, where I'd finished now with this video, past video. Trip number 1 or whatever with a Peugeot bakkie pickup. So then we can excuse me, look at the next video next time. Okay, bye for now, and tot ziens en dankie tot, bye.